Hey guys, Brittany Price here with Living Local on this Wellness Wednesday. The 4th of July may be known for cookouts with foods like burgers and ice cream, but let's not forget another important meal that day, breakfast. Hy-Vee registered dietitian Katie Schaefer is helping us start our 4th of July celebration in the morning with the perfect American flag parfait recipe. From fun ingredients like chia seeds to a summertime classic, strawberries, this recipe packs a nutritional punch that is sure to tide you over until it's time for your 4th of July cookout.
So what ingredients will we need for this American flag parfait recipe?
So this one is a little bit different. Might be using a few ingredients that maybe people aren't used to. So we've got our fruits. So we've got a bowl of blueberries, strawberries, pretty normal. We've got Greek yogurt. I picked vanilla. You just need a white Greek yogurt. So it could be plain, could be Boston cream pie, I guess, but vanilla is usually the one they go with. And then we have chia seeds and a little bit of honey, and then you just need a glass container to hold it in so it looks pretty. I've got kind of a done one right here, and that's what we are going to make today.
It is so gorgeous, but first, before we make it, can you tell us what the health benefits are of these key ingredients?
Absolutely. So all these things, once they're together, they taste awesome, but they're also going to fill us up and give us those nutrients we need throughout the day. So our fruit, blueberries, everybody kind of knows that blueberries are really strong in that antioxidant component, so they help us to fight off sickness. And then strawberries are awesome for vitamin C. And vitamin C is also a good immune booster, but they also have something called manganese in them, and that helps with healthy skin. They're both good in fiber, which fills us up as well. The Greek yogurt is going to be great because it's going to get us a lot of protein. So in this little cup, depending on what brand you get, it's 12 to 15 grams of protein, which fills us up throughout the day, which is fantastic. Then it's got calcium for strong bones and teeth, and it also has probiotics, which help with our gut health. That's the healthy bacteria in our stomachs. Chia seeds, if you've never had these little guys, they're really special because they've got a ton of different nutrients in a really, really tiny body. So they are high in fiber and high in protein, so they're going to keep us nice and full. But they're also good in omega-3 fatty acids. So they are anti-inflammatory, so they help with any type of inflammation in our body. They help with heart health. And then the other fun thing about them is they're really, really small, but they hold up to 3 times their weight in water. So they kind of gel in liquids, and you'll kind of see it when we do the pudding. But when they get in our stomachs, they form kind of this gel in our tummies, which makes us feel full. So they don't taste like anything. They don't really add much of a texture either. So I put them in a lot of different things, and we'll use them today. And then obviously our honey, we're just getting kind of some natural sweetness in there. And if you think the Greek yogurt is sweet enough on its own, you can omit the honey if you want, but most people like it in there.
Absolutely. I like things a little bit on the sweeter side, so honey me up. All right, let's see and walk us through how we make these parfaits.
You have a little bowl here. And so I'm going to add the Greek yogurt to this bowl. And then we are going to put 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in there. And so 2 tablespoons has got 10 grams of fiber and 6 grams of protein. So it's a lot. Yep. And like I said, you can hardly taste them or really tell the texture on them. So they're a good kind of addition. And then about 2 teaspoons of honey. I'm just going to give it a good squirt, kind of eyeball it here, just for some sweetness. And then if you're making this in real time, what you want to do is you want to give the chia seeds about 5 to 10 minutes to kind of gel in the yogurt. But because we're making it live, we're going to do it a little quicker than that today. But what it does is that chia seed kind of expands, like I was talking about, when it gets in liquid, so it makes kind of more of a pudding-like substance. And if anyone out there has ever made chia pudding, it's literally just any type of milk and chia seeds. You put it in the fridge overnight, and it makes a cool kind of pudding. So we are going to try to make something like this. So we want to do our strawberries first. So you're just going to kind of plop them down there. And you want a big enough layer so that you can see the red from the sides. And the more strawberries, the better, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And then our chia yogurt pudding, whatever you want to call it here, is going to be our white stripes. So you just add it in there and kind of smooth it around again, just to make sure that you can see that white layer. Then we're gonna do one more just strawberry. And these strawberries not only are phenomenal this time of year, they're so good.
I know, they're so ripe and juicy this time of year.
Yes, it's such a pretty red color too. I love them. And then we're gonna add another layer of the white on there. And this is just kind of to smooth it out. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take both the strawberries and the blueberries. So on one half, you're just gonna layer some strawberries. And then you'll do blueberries on the other side.
Wow, it really does look like a flag.
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a fun thing to do with kids too.
Absolutely, I was just gonna say that. So anytime you can get kids involved in making something that looks like something they recognize, like the flag, they're much more likely to eat it, even when it's got all this healthy stuff in it, okay? And everything looks cuter in a mason jar, I think.
Seriously.
So then one more layer on the top here. And then you have your little flag. And so this can be made ahead of time. You can put it in the fridge if you want to. The chia seeds will just kind of gel a little bit more. But then you just grab a spoon and you eat it for breakfast. And you've got kind of a patriotic breakfast to start off your 4th of July.
And before we wrap up, we want to remind you about the exciting news. Living Local will be relaunching Monday, July 6th on WHBF. The coronavirus prompted a 3-month break for our show as we did our part to keep ourselves and our guests safe. With social distancing practices in place, we're relaunching the show to help support, unite, and celebrate all that is great about the Quad Cities. Please join us weekdays at 2 p.m. starting on Monday, July 6th. Thanks for tuning in to Living Local on this Wellness Wednesday. I'm Brittany Price.